Hey guys, you're watching one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to the episode of Let's Build a Medieval City. I might sound a little bit different today. I might sound a little bit different for the next couple of episodes because I've got a toothache. I've got a really bad toothache. In fact, it's right at the back of my mouth on the left. You know, behind the back, the most far back tooth you can get on the left. I don't know if it's my wisdom teeth coming through or something like that. I mean, I'm 25. I'm nearly 26. 26 next month. I'm sure if I had wisdom teeth, they would have come through. Now, not everybody has them. So I thought I was one of the lucky ones that didn't. But man, does my mouth hurt so much. It's making my whole jaw hurt. And it's swollen up like the back gum so much that my mouth can't close all the way. And to me, that does sort of feel like there's a tooth underneath the gum and the tooth is pushing up, which is lifting the gum, which is why I can't like close my mouth fully. Now, although I'm in a lot of pain, I've got some I found some painkillers and some gel that's helping it a little bit, but it is making my speech. Like when you come out of the dentist after your face is being numbed, it's like, you start dribbling everywhere. Fortunately, I'm not dribbling anywhere. The painkillers aren't quite that strong, but still, it's something doesn't feel right. Do you know what I mean? When it doesn't feel right. Now, I had a little bit of a change. I've had a little bit of a change of heart. You know how I was saying that I want this path to be like all of these blocks mixed together? I don't think I want it to look that expensively exquisite. I think instead I want to have stone and gravel in it. Because we've got cobblestone in the bridge. I've got these burpy hiccups still and they are driving me insane. But I think just a mix of those two should be enough to get a really smooth... replace grass with stone and gravel. Oops, I put a full stop instead of a comma. Now it's a little bit biased here because we've got a lot of stone in the middle. That shouldn't really matter too much. So we're going to do the same thing as what we've done recently, even last episode maybe, on Let's Build a City World, of putting down these like little squares because I've forgotten how to do the mask thing. And then we can just neaten up the corners and stuff where we want. Now this path I want to be like nice and wavy, nice and sort of all over the place. We'll have that join up to there nicely. I want it to be smooth, but I don't want it to be straight. What's wrong? There we go. Try and argue with me, you stupid commands. You do what I say. There and there. Oops. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of teasing it out slowly and then probably doing a fair bit of it by hand. So I'll join up to there nicely, and then we want this one to come up and out and up here, something like that. Like that. It's very hard doing this anyway, let alone trying to do it on a diagonal. Okay, so this gives us basically what we're looking for. I'm going to wrap that around there a little bit more, I think. Let's take away the middle blocks. This will give us a better idea on how jagged the corners are and stuff. Oops. Yes, I forgot about that. I made the same mistake on the Let's Build a City World as well. There. Because it's not grass underneath those blocks, it doesn't change them. Obviously. Yeah, I think this is a much better, smoother style floor than mixing in all of those different cut blocks. It's just a little bit neater. Alright, let's go down just the right hand side first. We'll just smooth all of these corners off. And look quite as jagged then. Oops. And look quite as jagged and sharp. Just like this. Up this side. That's all good up there. We'll just put that one in like that. Okay, and then we'll go down this side. So I got that one, that one, that one, Yep, and then we come down this side, which looks pretty good anyway. Like that. Something like that. Maybe extend that one out and bring that one in. And then here we've got like a big problem issue going on. Have to just shrink that down a little bit. Something like that. That's nice and smooth all the way up and around. It's a little bit thin there, don't you think, for an important T-junction? I think that's a little bit too thin going on. That's better. Yes. And there, look, it goes a little bit thin like that. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's nice and smooth. There's a little jag going on there. Just fix that one. And then we can do a little sort of dirty path going on these ones. So let's just take these out before I make that same mistake. So here, I think we go with replace grass with 3-2. Oops. Was it 35-12-88? Yeah, that gives us enough. So I'm just putting in... I've got a different range of blocks here, giving it sort of a wet, muddy feel. Get rid of the dirt there. Same on this one. Oops. Probably do it like that. I need some soul sand in there. Something like that. Yeah, it's not quite wide enough, is it? I need to bring it out a little bit more. That's good. So you see where they sort of go in there. So everything is now joined up. Ah, look at that. One little part there. So now everything's joined up. I think we need to go to the other side of the bridge and finish that. So we have an invisible finishing walkway. Look how green the grass is over here. You know how they say grass is greener on the other side? They ain't wrong, are they? So, I'm just trying to get a path going here. The sooner I can get this... In fact, I might just go straight here. Look, as soon as I can go more sort of straight-ish, I'm going to. Something like that. That's probably going to be good enough for us. You see how it just disappears then down the hill. We don't need to worry about it anymore. I could, I suppose, run it that way instead of copping out that too early. I'm not going to move the trees or anything, but just try and sort of weave this up underneath that tree. Should be pretty good. Yeah, so you can see that a path goes away, and then, yeah, that's perfect. You see, you wouldn't know where it went anyway. It could go down into that little river part or something. Who knows? Let's get some saplings going on here. Now, there's definitely oak around here, but it's the only thing that is birch. Birch saplings. That's the two. You don't want to add trees back in that weren't there to begin with. Otherwise, it's just going to look really weird. So there's... about sort of 1 birch tree to every 3 oak. That's what it sort of feels like. So we'll put some of those in. We'll grow them up. Oh, that's a tall one. I'm going to remove that one. And then we're going to get the oaks in. The oaks I might just leave to grow. So I want this relatively heavily treed to cover up that there's not really much going on there. I think we'll also come down here. If they grow, they grow. If they don't, I'm not bothered too much. As long as it sort of hides up more and more of the path. That's all that really matters. Okay. So that'll all grow up. That'll hide that up. We'll be good to go there. Let's just fix that one little block. like that. Sweet. On this side, though, we now need to dress this. Although we're not in the city, we need to let people know that we're getting close to a city. So I think some fences that run along the edges of paths. This is like makes a big difference to a world. We'll do a little bit of a broken area like that. Little gaps in between some of them. I think that's good for there. I think we do another one that starts about here. And just goes to this bridge there. Like that. This is a perfect area for like a little leafed up section. So we'll just nice and close to the path here. We'll sort of get it where we want it to go. And then we'll thicken it up. So it doesn't look like pointlessly thin. And then we'll spam the top. I don't want it 3 blocks tall. We're just going to go with 2. So this is going to be the top layer. I think that looks like a pretty good hedge on there. And we do another one down here as well. It sort of drops down the hill just a little bit like that. Again, keep it 2 blocks thick, but not more than sort of 2 blocks tall. Just drop it around there though. Some fuzziness going on with it. I think that looks pretty neat. What about in front of the stable there? Just like a little one in front of the stable. Maybe just a 1 block, nice thin one. We're getting close to the city, so it's a little bit more pruned. I'll leave a little gap at the end. I think that looks nice. Like that. Ooh, I like that leading in. That's nice leading into like that. Okay, cool. These little farmers areas, because it's like his land, it's probably going to be a little bit nicer. We'll get some flowers going on in here. Some tulips. I think I want some taller ones. Yeah, some taller pinky ones. I think will be nice in there, actually. Like a little pinked up area. Put some big ones down. Don't go too crazy with them. And we'll get some lilacs going on. And then we'll get the little pink tulips going in there. Like that. Maybe a little bit of bone meal in there. Gets rid of the flat grass. We might get a little bit of coloured flowers in there as well, but I think that'll only help. Something like that. Always, your best test is just to walk past on like eye level. If it looks good from down here, you're set. I think that looks pretty good from down here. Did I have a door on there? Oops. Pick it up. Should really have a door on there. That looks pretty good. This side, not so much. This side, we need trees on. So I think we'll go with oak trees. We're outside of the city. It's not all that expensive, you know, going on out here. We haven't got the money for really nice trees outside. Or not the money. We've got the money. We're a rich city. But we haven't got, like, the bone meal. You just don't have it really nice outside. You have it nice, like, the more you further in you are, the nicer it is. So I have a nice tree row along this side. Still want to be able to sort of see through. I need a tree in the middle. You sort of want to be able to still see through over the fence and down to the river area here. So you don't want to block it off completely. And then we'll bone meal along the edge here and probably a little bit down. Feels a little bit fuller then. Should get nice and close to the fence, otherwise it's going to look weird. Might just go along the back there as well. So route that around there. Cool. Okay. It looks really nice from up here, so it should look nice from down on eye level. Yeah, cool. See how much like texture the bone meal gives? Really nice. We can get here. We can then see the river down there. Perfect. We've got all the lines of sight that we wanted. I like that a lot. I love this path as well. Just stone and gravel. Works very well next to each other. Okay, so we're going to flip the trees from this side onto this side. Right. So we'll have trees going down there like that. We'll bone meal them up. And again, bone meal the ground just nearby. What do I want to do back here? I don't really want to leave plain grass near the city. Maybe we just wood it up then. Maybe let's just wood it up. Like anywhere near the city, you really want to sort of fill up the space and make use of it. Even if it's just with trees or something, you know, put something there. Just don't leave it blank. So as I do each layer, I'm going to put the bone meal on the floor. Otherwise, you can't sort of get through it, can you? Big one. Nice to have a big one here and there. Yeah, that works out well. Having a little forest area there. I need to do something there as well. Okay, in this area, I think I want to have a little bit more of a rose feeling with it. Rose, maybe some red tulips. What other red flowers do we have? Is there any other? Oh yeah, poppies. Yeah, that should look really nice. I've never done a red field, I don't think. So we're going to have some of those up there. Put some red tulips down here. Like that, maybe even down the edge of the part there. And then some blood red. What, are they roses? Poppy? Oh, they're poppies. Yes, of course they're poppies. Like that. Yeah, I like that. Bone meal that up. Were they all plains? I didn't even know I had that many bowings for the city world. Now, I don't like the yellow flowers in here. I think I'm going to go around and just pop off all the yellow flowers. I think it ruins that sort of effect that we're going for here. I never get flowers, and yet when I don't want any flowers, I get more flowers than you could ever believe. I think it was like that. Yeah, that's a really nice entrance. That's a really nice edge. I might do more of that in the future. Doesn't look quite as good from up at this angle, but from when you're walking along, that's really nice. That's really nice. Little spruce tree in the middle there too. Alright, cool. How's it going on over here? Have the trees grown yet? Let's help give a bit of a helping hand here. I want to see what it looks like before we finish off. I tell you what, bone meal is doing well today. It's not like playing up or anything. I'm going to just bone meal the edge of this path there. What? Even that grew, see? Bone meal usually plays up for me quite a bit. It takes like a lot of effort to try and get them to grow. This has been doing very well. Chicken. Just bone meal down there. Yep. Getting lucky. Bone meal RNG is with me. Apart from now. I'll leave that one then. Can grow in its own time. I think most of them have actually grown. Oh, I'm stuck. Alright, now this is the important part. If I go over to here, like if I basically stand on top of the bridge and I look that way, yeah, I can see the path run through there and then finish off. That's good. That's exactly how we wanted it to be. Alright guys, I think that's a really good little entrance to our city now. Boom, look at that. Hey. Walk along the bridge here. So you can see the arena on the right there. You can see the... Let's let it load in for a minute. Is that all we're going to get for the minute? So I can see the castle gates up there. I can see a windmill and I can see the arena on the right. That's while we're walking over the bridge. When we get to the end of the bridge, We've got the flowers on the right there, nicely just waving in the wind. You can see a castle wall now going across. You can see the top of the stables there. Oh, even the watchtower is starting to come in. Yeah. Oh, that's really cool, being able to see all that. So the watchtower up there. We've got really nice wooden bridge. We can go to the arena. I'll tell you what this needs. I'll tell you exactly what this needs. It needs... I might do it on spruce. How would you do it, like that, maybe? Like that? Oops. No, I need it the other way. I need that. Yeah? Little signpost in the middle there. That's good. That's cool. So we go this way to the city. Let's get rid of this again. So the trees are all nice. Trees are nice on that side. And the stables, it was like you can start the farm. Yeah, there's some really good like lines of sight through here. And a beautiful entrance here. Look at that. Alright guys, that's going to do it. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. I think I need to move that back a little bit. Bye!